Hello. Happy New Year. Welcome to Sunday Stream. Today is December the 3rd, 2021, y'all. That's all you have. But we're just going to let some folks get into the room. It's just slightly after 3 p.m. Hello, come from backstage. Come on up. Hey, Cherry. How are you? Happy New Year. Hey, V. Happy New Year, ladies. Come on in and get settled. You all got your snacks and something to drink? It's good to see you. You know what? I left my notebook. Be right back. I didn't even know it was down there. Now I'm coming, y'all. Do you guys hide stuff from yourself like I do? Hey, Nasty Jermaine, how are you? Welcome. Hi, Lady V Food Express. Hi, Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'm going to cam up, I promise you. Let me just get to my page here. I got to start this new year off right. We ended with a wonderful year. And so I want to keep on the same path. How's everyone doing? Simply You says, nice to see you on this platform, Cherry. Yeah, I went and introduced myself to Cherry. One of your videos, I can't remember which one it was, but she was the only comment when I went. It was real early in the morning, I think. And so I said, well, let me make a friend. And I'm glad I did. She has so much energy. Naturally, Jermaine says, hey, everyone. Oh, look at that cute hairstyle. Too cute. Are you still natural? Because I know you have some beautiful hair. Cherry says, likewise, Simply You. Hey, Max. Max Bryant's Way. Hello, Michelle, and hello, everyone. So good to see you guys. Can you believe it? God was good to us. And let us see 2021. How about that? I am so happy. Cherry says, amazing. So am I. Simply You Makeup says she is a beautiful person. Yeah, I watched her I watched Cherry doing the hustle. She was having a party, baby. She had the lighting right, and she was so cute. So cute. I'm like, I love her energy. I gotta make friends with this lady. Max says, Happy New Year. And then for New Year's, Cherry, that outfit, girl, it was smoking. That black and gold. Beautiful. And I know you said you hadn't worn it yet, and of course not. We can't get out and, do the things that we typically do, during the holiday time of the year. But you didn't let it go to waste, baby. Extreme Beauty Factor. Hey, Andrea. Hello, everyone. How are you, hon? Happy New Year. Yes, yes, yes. You were absolutely gorgeous. I just got in from church and still zipping up my jumpsuit. I got on a little jumpsuit today. That's what Cherry had on, a black and gold jumpsuit. So cute. But I wanted to put on something comfortable because I nurse. And so I just got out of a white dress and a hat and put that to the side so I can get comfortable. So what is everybody got going on today? And please take notice, ladies, of the banner at the bottom. Um, for those, which we're going to talk about small businesses today. So if you have a business, feel free to put your information in the chat. Excuse me. And if you go live, put that information in the chat as well so that people will know. Max has started a new channel. She's already got a couple of channels, but she sent me a link this morning to her new channel. So congratulations, Max. Extreme Beauty Factor says Happy New Year to everyone. I'm doing well. Good. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Cherry says, too sweet. Nice to see all the ladies in the room. Yes, ma'am, it is. We have a good time over here on Sundays. Yep, we do. Just chit-chatting away about makeup, skincare, and then sometimes we go off into just plain girl chat, which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Excuse me, I'm trying to clear my throat. I had, I guess, too big of a gulp of iced tea. I'm drowning myself over here. But when you sit up someplace for a couple of hours, you be both hungry and thirsty. I did make chili yesterday, so I'm just going to heat that up after the live stream. I don't even have to cook. Okay. Let's see. Let me cut my cam on. Hey, everybody. How's it going? And let me start putting these names down of all my wonderful guests. And I do this so I can keep track for like giveaways. Don't run out on me, pen. So did anybody catch any sales after Christmas? If you did, what did you all get? Math Teacher Man says, hope you feel better soon. You know what? um, I'm feeling better each day. I just have to keep pushing myself, girl. I have to. Because it's just how it is these days. The older you get, things happen, out of your control. And you just, can't stop. You got to keep going. Clean my glasses up. I think I got some lip gloss on it. I had a foggy spot. I can't see. Let's see. Cherry says, looking lovely, queen. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Cherry says, I went to Dillard's New Year's sale, additional 50% off clearance. Wow. Now that's a good sale. I don't think we have a Dillard's, not in my area of Michigan. We might have one, but if we do, I'm not aware of it. Is Dillard's similar to like Marshall's and TJ Maxx and Burlington? Is it that type of store? Hey, Red. Red says, hello, everyone. What other store am I thinking of? Roses. Is it Rose or Roses? I want to say it's Roses. I think Roses is like similar to like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, which I like all those stores because you can get such nice things at a discount uh rate. And it's like maybe say closeouts or overstock of some items. Um things that they're gonna maybe put a new line in, and so they're taking that line out. Cherry says more like Macy's and Nordstrom. Oh, okay. I walked through a Nordstrom, believe it or not, for the very first time yesterday. Had never been in a Nordstrom, but I do shop at Macy's. I haven't been inside of Macy's in quite a while, but I do shop online at Macy's. I've heard a lot about, I think it's like Macy's Backstage, and I would like to experience what that's like. Cherry says, no, ma'am. Okay. All right. I got you now. Cherry says, yes, I love those stores too. Yep. We don't have a Dillard's. Like I say, if we do, I've never seen one. Red says, I love your hairstyle today. Oh, thank you. This is the only thing that I can do to, you know, have my nurse cap, because I put my nurse cap like right in here. And so I always try to, you know, not be like real flashy on first Sunday. Thank you, baby. Maxine says, I'm back. I was having technical difficulties. Okay, I understand that. I understand. Beautiful natural makeup. Hey, hon, how are you? She says, hi, everyone. Yep. Well, we went to a mall. It's called 12 Oaks Mall. And I've only been out there, like I can count on my one hand how many times I've been to that particular mall because it's a good little ways away. Not real far, but a decent, maybe like 20-minute drive. Like taking like the streets, and so we went there, and I could not believe how many people were out shopping yesterday. It was like it was Christmas Eve, and people were like doing last minute shopping. Nobody was rushing or anything like that. A lot of people had bags in their hand. Maybe they were doing some returning or just simply just going to like catch the sales. But like I said, I walked through Nordstrom's, and the only place I stopped around some knit dresses. They were really pretty knit dresses, and I just kind of peeked at them, and then I stopped um, around the shoe department. They had like boots there, those UGG boots. Well, Mr. G was the first one to pick up the boot because he calls them ugly boots. But we laugh about them because Breezy loves Uggs and she has a few pair. And so I actually saw a pair I wouldn't even mind wearing. They look like Timberlands, but not as clunky. They were like a soft leather with a little fur around the edge, maybe that wide of fur. And they tied up, and they had like a rubber bottom, for like gripping the snow and ice. So cute. But they were like $249. I was like, wow. Uggs are expensive. Simply You Makeup says Nordstrom is a nice store, but everything is very expensive. They were having a sale on their jewelry too. I tried to walk like real fast past the jewelry. Like the costume jewelry is so pretty and so sparkly. And you all know I love bling, and I had to like do like this and like walk like real fast past the jewelry because that is something I do not need. I have several jewelry boxes and like purses with jewelry, bags with jewelry, like costume jewelry, because you might want, say, this necklace or earrings to go with this outfit. You might want another necklace and earrings to go with this outfit. You know how us ladies are. And it was so beautiful and sparkly, and I had to like go really fast past those sales because I saw 40% off. I know if I had stopped, I would have got something. I know I would have. Cherry says, hi at Beautiful Natural Makeup. Red says, our Macy's closed after 60 years in both downtown Minneapolis and St. Paul because they weren't getting business. Yeah, we had a Macy's in downtown Detroit. We don't have any big stores in Detroit anymore. They're all in this, surrounding suburbs, and that's the sad thing about it. Um, because I remember taking the bus to go downtown to shop on the weekends, but my children barely remember it. Linda, the New Orleans gardener. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Michelle. I'm chopping seasons and cooking dinners, so I cannot answer, but I'm listening. I love you all. We love you too, Linda, and Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for joining in and listening in the background. I appreciate that. Chopping seasons. So she must be chopping like maybe some onions or bell peppers or something. Nice, good, fresh veggies because she has the most beautiful garden. And that's what her channel is about. If you guys don't know Linda, Um, she has a gardening channel, and she lives in a zone where she can practically grow. I bet you she tried to go grow pineapple. She probably could. She's so lucky to be able to go outside just about any time of the year and do something. That's a blessing. But she gives a lot of good tips if you're interested in that type of thing. And I know you're busy, but if you get a chance to type just real quick, Linda, I was asking everybody that goes live if they would put their day that they go live and the time in the chat so that others can see, then I would appreciate it so much if you guys would do that for those of you who do go live, as well as the businesses. Andrea, I don't know if you're still in here. Your business, hon, you can feel free to put the information in the chat so that people can see. Um, and I just got something from Andrea. Extreme Beauty Factor channel. She has a small business, and we're going to get to that in a little while, but we're still talking about the mall. But yeah, every store was packed. They have Macy's, they have J.C. Penney's, and Nordstrom's as their flag stores or main entrances. So the entrance I went through was the Nordstrom's, because Nordstrom's um, entrance is where Sephora is. I went into Sephora to do some shopping, and um, a lot of people um, don't always have the best thing to say about Sephora. Let's see. Hold on one second. Andrea says it was nice chatting with all of y'all beautiful ladies, but I have to get back to work editing my church video. My YouTube channel is Extreme Beauty Factor. Okay. All right then. Well, maybe she didn't have time to type in her business part. But if you go over there to her channel, I'm sure that she probably has like her business in her description portion of her videos. Thank you, Andrea. Naturally Jermaine says, I started my business in June 2020. Really? Linda says, thank you so much, Michelle. My live streams are Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Central Time. Okay, that's a good reason. I'm like, I know it's 1 o'clock. I'm not even thinking about your Central. I'm Eastern. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Let me put that in my book. One p.m. Central. See, it's just those little bitty details. Ah. Andre says, I appreciate all of y'all support. No problem, hon. Naturally, Jermaine says, was home for 4 months because of I know. So what is your business? Tell us about that. So anyway, a lot of people, or quite a few people, have said that they haven't had good experiences at Sephora, especially like African American women for some reason. Um, like when they go in the store, that they don't get like the help that everybody else wants, or the assistance, like looking for their product, or either people will look at them, or the sales people will look at them like, you don't have the money for what you're asking to see, type of thing. And I'm like, really? You know, and I must say, I have never been in a Sephora store. I have a Sephora card. I order Sephora online because it is far away. I go to Ulta most of the time. So, in terms of my experience, it was absolutely wonderful. When I got to the store, there was a small line because they can only let so many people in the store at once. And I want to say maybe like 20 ladies might have been in the store, if that many. So they have like a barrier, and as soon as people come out, then the lady will let some more in. So I stood in line no more than about 5 or 6 minutes. And when I got to the door, immediately I saw what I wanted. Let me catch this comment right quick. Naturally Jamin says, all natural hair care and skincare line. Okay. Now, how do you say this word? Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic products. Okay. Maybe if you give me the definition of that word, then it'll make a little bit more sense to me, because I've never seen that word before. I know A means without. I know that much. So without something. Yep. So if you let me know that, Jermaine. But anyway, soon as I get to the door, the lady is smiling and welcoming people, and I see what I want on a table right behind her. So I'm like, okay, this trip will be short, because I see what I want. So I said, are those the samples? And she said, yes, they are. She was like, would you like to get a test, a match test? That's what she said. Okay, let me see. Jermaine says herbal products. Okay. All right. Simply Makeup says, I go to my Sephora often, and I have only good experiences. Okay, great. Good, good. Yep. So she said, would you like to have a match test? And I'm like, yes, that'd be perfect. So she was like, such and such, and I couldn't remember the name. She said, she was like, this lady needs a match test. So she was like, so what are you interested in? I told her that I was interested in the new Fenty Pro Filter Powder Foundation. I've been wanting another foundation. I have a few, and they're not like the best match. So I say, okay, let me try something again. But except for the one, my Estee Lauder is like a very, very good match. So since this was powder, I'm like, I saw some reviews on it, and I'm like, I think I would like the powder a lot better for church, especially up under a mask, because it's lighter. So the young lady's name was Annie. And Annie, if you're watching, thank you so much for taking the time that you spent with me to correctly match me. I'm just going to take down V's comment for a moment, and I'm going to remove my glasses. I don't know how well you can see my skin, but I put some on this morning. I did do a video because it's some other tips that you should know um, when applying this powder foundation. So I did do a video this morning. I probably have posted Tuesday or Wednesday, but this has been on since 9:30 this morning. And I don't think it looks too bad. It looks like really natural. It just looks like my own skin. And I notice a lot when I see Rihanna wear her products or watch Rihanna put her products on. It's always like a really, really natural looking look that she comes up with in the end. And so this is like my wear test since 9:30 this morning. And I'm still I'm looking like real good across my forehead. Just maybe a little shiny through here, but still not so bad. It's just something I could touch up with. So this is the brush that I had used this morning to apply it. And so I'm just going to go right around here, these shiny areas. And yeah, see, they're not as shiny anymore. It's not that much product left on here, but that helped quite a bit. I like this foundation. Wait, let me go back up right quick and catch up with my comments. I don't want them to get too far ahead. Uh-oh, went the wrong way. Okay, I didn't leave it highlighted. That's what I didn't do. Okay, there we go. Red says, my friend who is a transgender lady really likes Sephora. I have never been there. If she would have been treated bad, best believe she wouldn't shop there. And that's what has occurred with some of the ladies. They say they won't go back and spend their money there. And that's sad. That is sad. Jermaine says, just like my channel, I use a lot of herbs that I have changed the way I look at my hair. Okay. All right, then. I got to go over there and see what you got going on. And in fact, I tried to find your channel like maybe a week and a half ago. And I don't care what I typed in, I couldn't get it to populate. So I'm going to go right after the live while this is here and try to type it in again. D, hey, hon. Hey, happy Sunday. Good to see you, sweetie. D says your foundation looks very smooth and it looks nice. Thank you. I think so too. Jermaine says, had an experience with Sephora, was there for foundation and a perfume. The ones that we want were a little expensive. When I was asking for samples, the lady seemed very annoyed and she kept walking. Maxine says, wow, I love it. Looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Red says, I was discriminated from adopting a cat from a rescue group because they thought I didn't make enough money. I instead was able to adopt 2 rescue Afghan hounds from the Humane Society. Hurricane, Lord. You knew Tasha. Yes. Oh, wow. Max says, I shop online, so I really don't know about Sephora. Yep, this was my very first experience. And I'm going to show you the foundation. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the video. Well, I have to edit it. And I'll probably will either post it Tuesday or Wednesday, because I have a doctor's appointment Tuesday as well. So we'll see how it work out. One of those 2 days. But I got, now sitting at home, I'm like looking at all the, let me take this down. Looking at all the little squares, the sample shades. And so I'm like, does that look like me? Does that look like me? So I had put myself in the 400s. Like I thought I was like 420 or 430 or 440. So when she pulled them, they were like way too dark and way too orange. So the shade that I'm actually in now is 385. And I'm going to show you the shade. I really like this compact. This is the shade. And when she pulled it, I'm like, that looks a little light, you know, but it's not. It matches me perfectly. And this compact is really nice. Like on the other side, like you got a mirror in the top, but up under this part on the other side of the compact is another really nice mirror. So you get two mirrors. And let me see, is one like, no, they're the same. I was thinking maybe one was a little bit, well, maybe this one has like a little bit more magnification in it, the back of this one. And it also came with a little sponge. But I don't really do those sponges. So it's just sitting, you know. I might blot something with it, you know, or maybe I can save it to use with my concealer. I did pick up a concealer, and this one I did not get to match the powder foundation. I got it lighter for like highlighting, and this is 370. So it's still in the 300s, but instead of buying two, because I have like a, you know, a MAC that's my own skin tone. So I really wanted another concealer for highlighting, but I wanted something deeper than the ones I have. Like my favorite is the Pretty Vulgar, the middle ground, and it's much lighter than this. So this is the one that I have. And this is, go this way, Michelle. This is 370. And this is a full coverage concealer. And it's, you know, of course, the Fenty Beauty. So look at my receipt. The concealer was 26 and the powder was 36. And then I got a really pretty lip gloss. And I think I'm going to wait and show you guys this one when I do a video. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'll wait on that one. But those are the three products that I got from Sephora. And like I said, Annie, my contact person that helped me, absolutely wonderful. I ended up giving her one of my business cards for the channel. And she was like, oh my goodness, we have a celebrity in the store. I'm like, I'm not a celebrity. I just have a small channel, but I would love it if you come over, you know, and support me. And she told me that she would. And then even at checkout, all the ladies were absolutely amazing. So 12 Oaks in Novi, Michigan, your Sephora gets thumbs up. I enjoyed my very first experience there shopping. Thank you so much. Let's see. Simply You says, I love powder foundation, so I'm going to have to try it. Okay. And that's all I used to wear when I was younger because I really didn't need like uh liquid foundation and a powder and all of that kind of stuff. And back then they weren't doing highlighting and a lot of contouring, you know, when I was like
say like in my late teens, 20s, 30s, even up into my 40s, they weren't doing as much as they're doing to their faces these days. They really weren't. And so I just use powder, blush, eyeshadow, mascara, no lashes, because I had really nice lashes back then, and eyeliner on my waterline and some lipstick. That's all I wore. Lily, hey, hello everyone. Welcome, hon. Happy New Year to you. Jermaine says she walked to go to other customers, so I was very annoyed and I asked her, why is she treating us like this? I told her I want someone else to serve us. We got the stuff and told them um, that we didn't need the sample. That's terrible. Hey, Flawed, at Age Graceful, looking beautiful as always. Thank you, hon. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you. And Flawed says Happy New Year to everyone. So, and this is just a small sampling of people where some people have had good experiences, but we still have one in this small group who did not. And that's just not good. And I think things like that, I would call corporate. I would. I would call corporate and let them know how I was treated. Sometimes people don't think about things like that until like way after. If you don't get upset, and start like mouthing off at people. But I never act that way. But I am the type, that if you make me mad enough, I will try to contact corporate just to let them know because it's not right. It is not right. Tiger Lily, did you go to any stores and get anything new? Catch any sales? I know you opened up some boxes. You did unboxing that fashionista. I had never heard of that subscription box, so I want to look into that a little bit more. Lily, she gets those nice subscriptions. The Allure, fashionista, and I think it's one other one that you get that's like more on the high end. So if you guys like to see some really high end unboxings and some reviews of products, and Tiger Lily, her channel will have that for you. Really nice. Flaw says, thanks for joining the live. Be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Thank you, hon. Jermaine says, but that was my first bad experience. Other times they are awesome. It's the person, they are unhappy in their life and maybe hate their job. I don't know. And then sometimes that does happen. People have things going on at home and they don't know how to cut it off when they get to work, which that's not good. Red says, I went to Target after Christmas sale. I saw that because you got some lip bar products, and lip bar is in Detroit. But you got one that had mint in it. I was really surprised from the lip bar. And I wanted to go just to see if they had some other lip bar lippies, in my area. Pray, love, live. Hey, sweetheart, welcome. Hi, how are you? Happy New Year. Yep. You got some good deals at Target. You really did. Flaw says, welcome to all. Yep. So I really enjoyed my experience at Sephora. So for that particular one, I would go back. Oh, this is another thing I want to say too. Um, Make sure if you want this powder foundation that I suggest that you go get a a matched test for it. I really do, because looking at the pictures, it's kind of hard to tell. Because like I said, I was completely out of range. And so I'm glad I had the match test. But I went to a closer Sephora that was inside of a JC Penney. They didn't have the product. And so I couldn't understand it. She say sometimes we don't get things until later on. So what happens is that they send all new products only to freestanding Sephoras. So don't try to go to one that's inside of another building, because it might not be there. At least in Michigan, that's how they did it. I would have to go like to another city, which is Ann Arbor. Well, I did already go to another city, Novi, Michigan, but Novi is nowhere near as far as Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor. Or I think, was Somerset Collection on there? I can't remember. In Rochester Hills, I think they're a freestanding Sephora. The Somerset Collection, that entire mall is high end. The entire mall. And I haven't been out there in like years. It's a nice experience to go to Somerset, but that's, kind of a nice drive to get out there as well. So 12 Oaks, Mr. G took me, but I was, looking around. I'm like, okay, if I take this street and this street and this street, I could take myself. Like, some, especially in the summertime, you have some free time. You just want to get out and do a little girl stuff, go to the store by yourself, and that way you can take as much time as you want. Pray Love Live says Happy New Year. Red says, is your lip bar only in Target in Detroit? No, the lip bar company is in Detroit. That's what I was saying. But I wanted to, it's like in Midtown Detroit. If you look on your product, you'll see, um, I think the address should be on there, but the lip bar is a product of Detroit. Simply Makeup says it is the same with Sephora here in Florida. Okay. The freestanding inside other stores, usually a JC Penney. Pray Love Live says you inspired me to get back on and make videos. All right. Have you posted yet? Because I know the other day when I answered your comment and I went over there, I didn't see anything that day. That was right after I posted the New Year collab look that we did. That's exciting. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. So happy. All right. That's a good thing. Red says, before our Macy's closed, there was a gentleman that worked in the women's shoe department. He wanted to take me out to dinner and said he would be my personal shoe clerk to get deals. Okay. All right. It's nothing wrong with the personal shoe clerk. Nothing wrong with a little deal. Okay, so where should I start? Okay, I'm gonna start here. Um, this package here is from LRH Makeup, who is Lavinia, who is also the founder of our Beauty Over 40 makeup collab group. Thought I brought my scissors. Did I pick it up and lay it down? Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let me go get my scissors. Because I got... Oh, you know what? Okay. I never even picked up the scissors. Okay, so as I was saying, Lavinia, she has a small business. Her channel is the Beauty Over 40 channel, and you can go over there and support her if you haven't already done so, and look at her New Year's look. I think she's posted it by now. She didn't post on the same day we did because she had done something else, but in her description box should be a link to her store because she does t-shirts as well as African inspired jewelry like earrings and necklaces and cuffs. And I think she has eyelashes, gloves, and a few other things. The turban, the headwear, she has those and some other things. She's getting in more and more stuff each time. She, does like Instagram or something like that on her page. She has more and more inventory. But I won her giveaway. And so what I won was this by Elf. It's called Jelly Pop. Have you guys heard of this? It's a primer. It's a dewy primer. And it was real easy to enter. She makes things so easy. All you had to do on her Instagram page was put the word Jelly Pop. And that's what I did. And I won her giveaway. So this is a relatively new product from Elle. And like I said, it's a primer. So I'm going to try this. She likes it. I'm going to try it the next time I do a look. But it has a cap on top and it's a pump. So I'm just going to put a little teeny bit on the back of my hand so I can see what it feels like. And it's a gel. This way, Michelle. Let me put the cap back on. It almost reminds me a little bit of the primer I used this morning. Not my primer, my moisturizer that I used this morning. The moisturizer was by Saturday Skin. And it was kind of like a gel moisturizer, which gives you a lot more moisture than a cream moisturizer. And so you'll see me use that. And I kind of feel the tackiness a little bit now, which, your makeup will adhere to this little bit of tackiness. And I can tell it's not going to take a whole lot of this primer. But that's what I won from her. Okay, let me go back and look at my... Soulfoodqueen.net. What's up, Sandra? Hello, everyone. Red says hi to Soul Food Queen. Soul Food Queen says hello, Red. Simply Makeup says, also you are the one that won the Elf Jelly Primer. That is wonderful. Yes, I did. I did. I was so surprised because um, I rarely win uh, like giveaways. And so I was super excited to win it. And I thank you, Lavinia, for all your good content and everything you do. Okay, next, this package here is by a company called Royalty. Um, and I found out about this company from some people over on that other social media. Let me see. Let me look at this comment. Rhea says, did you say in the beginning of your stream that you are under the weather? No. No, I didn't. I was coughing because I had swallowed a little bit too much tea, iced tea in the beginning. What did I say? I came in because I was still zipping up my outfit, and so I hadn't cammed up yet. And I remember Jermaine had said something about she hoped that I felt better soon, but I thought that she was referring to, I haven't, been like 100 in quite a while, so I thought she was referring to that. But no, I'm fine today. Now, the weather outside, that's completely different. I woke up to a sneaky snow again. I got in the shower and it was like unusually quiet outside. And so I'm like, that means that it might have snowed. So sure enough, when I went to look out the window, I kind of had to look through the steam and it looked extra bright outside. So I kind of wiped the steam off the window and snow was just coming down. So it was kind of um, sloppy ride to church because it was like a slushy snowman packing type snow. That's what we got. But anyway, this company, Royalties, one of the girls that has a page on Bigo always wears like really pretty eyelashes. And so she recommended this company. So I followed the lady on Bigo and got her information. And so I ordered some. And they just came and it's packaged really well. And again, the name of the company is called Royalty. Royalty, not no L, just Royalty. So, wow. So inside, I love the color of this bag. It's like all of this little tinsel was inside of the bag. And what's on top? There's the card, Royalty Empire. And it has the Instagram for the company, Retail Beauty. And this way, this way, this way. I'm going to get this right one day. This is the card that came inside. And they actually sent a couple so I can share. Then I got these little stretchy bracelets that say Royalty on them. I know Breezy loves these bracelets, and one is in like a hot fuchsia pink and one is black. There's a thank you card with a chance to get 10% off my next order. That's how people are supposed to do business. And then this paper here, I'm sure is like my sales receipt, and it is. And I'm just gonna fold down my address portion, but this is what I ordered this way. And you see the name of my lashes here. That's the name of the lashes. Okay, you got that? They were 15 bucks. What I also noticed on the website is that they sell eyeglasses, like shades. So I only ordered the one pair of lashes, but I have 2 parcels here. So, and I mean, they packed it up well with this bubble wrap. Really, really nice, sparkly box. These are the lashes. Oh, my. Oh, wow. And they even came with like a little brush to like brush your lashes. Look at this brush. And that's the name, that's the style. You see that style? Oh, baby. Okay. So, this is the second parcel. And like I said, I only ordered one pair because I wanted to see, you know, what they look like and kind of try them out first. So, this is so nice. It came with their own glue and a pair of tweezers. Now, this is how you do business. This is how you get repeat customers. This is so nice, and I can't wait to do a look with these lashes. Let's see, let me. Pray, Love, Live says, oh no, snow. Yes, ma'am. Red says, I read that comment about hope you're feeling better. Glad you're okay. Yep, I'm good, baby. Soulful Queen says, Happy New Year, everyone. Pray, Love, Live says, beautiful items and the packaging. Yes, yes. Soulful Queen says, love me a good pair of lashes. I know you do. Mr. G will wonder where you're going wearing those gorgeous lashes. And the funny thing is, since we can't go anywhere, a lot of times I've been like doing my makeup looks and then at least wearing it to church. And then he'll laugh and he was like, you gonna wear those real long lashes to church? I'm like, yes, they know I have a YouTube channel. And then when I get there, it was so hilarious because the first lady, the pastor's wife, she was like, oh, I want some eyelashes like that. It was so funny. I fell out laughing. But they always, you know, give me compliments and I just explained to him, it's just a little something I did um, before church. I had to do a video, so I decided to wear my look to church. I just try not to do it on first Sunday though, because we're all supposed to be in uniform, and communion is like a solemn time where you're supposed to be serious. So um, I don't I didn't even wear any lashes at all today. I just put on a little bit of mascara. Like I'll put on the short ones, but I kind of ran out of time today. Okay, so next box, and this is a heavy one. The lady who left, Andrea, her channel was Extreme Beauty Factor. She has a business as well, and she does like lotions and lip glosses and bath bombs, and I want to say maybe like a foam and bath gel as well. And so I placed an order with her. And the name of her company is called EBF Cosmetics for her channel, Extreme Beauty Factor Cosmetics. Okay. So I'm going to open this one with my knife. I think she got Gorilla Tape on here. And speaking of tape, V, did you get your package? I know Soul Food Queen, hers was late, and I tracked hers yesterday, and it was in her city, and it said out for delivery. But I don't know if that actually happened, but that was yesterday. And so I kind of wanted to know if everybody got their packages, and if not, so I could check into what's going on. So, right on top, I have my receipt of what I ordered, and I ordered body butter bars, 2 of 2. I want to say they were on sale. And I ordered Skinsational, and then I ordered a sparkle mix. And she uses the same software they do in terms of the receipt. So I'm just going to fold down my address, but this is my receipt from EBF. And let me just take this comment down right quick so you guys can see better. That's my receipt. And on top is some instant cold packs on top. That's a good thing to have because those I use. Okay, so now I have another bag to open. That's cute. This is actually her avatar, a picture of her avatar. And her name is Andrea. Extreme Beauty Factor. Okay. All right. So okay, I see why she put the cold pack. The body butters. This one is a vanilla, and I see that it is melting a little bit. I'm trying to think. It wasn't anywhere where it was warm, but this is the front of the package, and like you could see like This is a vanilla one. See how it's kind of melted a little bit in the back? But no worries, because I'm going to get all of that out. I'm going to get all of it out. And this is Skinsational. And this is a 4-ounce jar of one of her body creams. And it says EBF Cosmetics right on the jar. And I want to say those were on sale too. That's why I got 2. And this is the second jar. I smell it. There we go, right there. And I think the little bit that might have melted, I don't know if it came out of here, because this is pretty well sealed, but it's just a teeny bit of the oil right on top of the jar. Just a little bit. But I love shea butter, especially in the winter. Scented shea butter. And usually, you know, if you know somebody that makes their own and they add the fragrance to it, those are usually the nicest ones. And then here is the last thing here. And this is my mix. And the reason it's called a mix, it's a lip gloss, and it has like glitter in there. Can you see the glitter? Like I used to wear like a stick lip gloss that had glitter in it. And I want to say that I had one left. But I absolutely loved like a glossy glitter. And this one is like mixed pretty well where it's not clumped up together. And in the lipstick tube, like you would get big clumps of glitter on your lip. So I said, well, let me try Andrea's lip gloss and see how that is with the glitter. Just a little teeny bit of sparkle. When you don't feel like doing lipstick, which for some reason with me, I'm doing lipstick less and less, especially these days, and just doing lip gloss. But also inside of this nice little bag, she sent me her business card. And this is a picture of Andrea. Wait a minute. This way, this way. There we go. That's Andrea. Again, her channel name is Extreme Beauty Factor. And on the back of the card, it says, we love referrals. And it just has her telephone number and her channel number. And then she also sent a thank you card. And this is how you do a small business. Because, you know, I told you guys that experience that I had a few weeks ago where I had ordered something. I thought I was ordering from her. That's what happened. But it was actually a man's business. And they both had EBF. And I ordered from the wrong EBF. And after I complained about it to PayPal, and PayPal got in touch with them, then they just dumped my stuff in a bag. No thank you card. No, I'm sorry. No extra products, since it was like by this time months late. Months late. And and the thing about it is, like I said, his product was very good. I loved his lotion. But I will never ever order from him again. Let's see. Simply You says not yet. Okay. I'm going to look yours up then. Soul Food Queen says, yes, I love my package, because all you guys were supposed to get your packages on the same day, the 28th. And so I'm going to look up your tracking number as well as Twani's to see if she got hers. Red says, so pretty. I love Sparkle. I know you like Sparkle too. Well, we both Sagittarians. Beautiful Natural Makeup says, sorry I was here, but I had stepped out. Oh, that's all right, baby. I understand. I understand. Pray Love Live says, yes, they did a good job. They did. So well, I had 2 orders, and both orders I'm not disappointed at all with them. And how they package their items and put the thank you cards in them to acknowledge that they appreciate your business. It's nothing better. These body butter bars are vanilla. I love the scent of vanilla. I'm not going to open this until after I take my shower, and then I'm going to use it. But there's 2 of them in here, 2 small little body butters. And they were like $1 or $2, excuse me, either $1 or $2 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but excuse me, since they were on sale, I ended up getting 2. So Sandra, I was asking people if they had did any after the holiday shopping, and if they did, what they get. And I don't think you were in here yet, Pray Love Live. Did you catch any good after holiday sales? I wish that this Fenty had been on sale, but it's a new product, and I sometimes they'll have Fenty will have sales on things, but I don't think it's that often. But I'm really, really happy with this Pro Filter powder foundation. I think it's a perfect natural match. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it, love it, love it. Soul Food Queen says, hello, beautiful natural makeup. Don't want to leave anybody off my list. Think I got everybody on there. Red says, did you dye your hair? I was wondering about, do you dye your hair? I was wondering about products to cover the gray. You know what? I don't color my hair. I was bored this summer and I threw some red in there, but I'm not gray. On my mother's side of the family, I took more after her. Like my dad's side, they gray, but my mother's side, my mother didn't have gray hair, and neither did my grandmother. And she was 92. She had like 1 or 2 strands. So I've never had to like color my hair to cover any gray. I just would color it just out of boredom. And so when I do use color, I use Dark and Lovely most of the time. I think I messed around with Cream of Nature maybe once or twice, but most of the time I'll just grab a $4 box of Dark and Lovely, and I'm usually scared when I do that because my hair is so fine and soft that I have to be like really careful, even like with color, not going too high. Um, And I try not to add any peroxide that is over like 20. I try to stay away from like 30 and 40 peroxide, and definitely away from ultra blue, which is something that is a booster that you can put in with um, the peroxide. The only time I've used that is like if I got a wig, a lace front, and the knots were too dark, and I'll mix up the lightener, and I'll use a 40 for that. And then you still have to be careful because that's human hair, and your roots, your wig will be blonde and the rest of it is dark. Like this unit I have on today is black. I never wear black. I always wear like um, dark brown, because it looks better with my skin tone. But this wig was only $9 from Sam's Beauty. I got this when I did that Harlem Renaissance video, where we went back in time. And so I had the finger waves going and I had that feather. I don't know if you guys remember that video or not, but that's where this unit is from, that particular video. But I have a couple that are short like this that I wear to church on first Sundays up under my nurse cap. Red, oh, I already said that one. Sandra says no, didn't buy any makeup. Bought a front door. Yeah, that door is beautiful. Beautiful. Max says, yes, I remember you spoke on this one of your videos. I love it. God has renewed your youth like the eagles. FYI, nothing wrong with gray. No, it's not. I have a girlfriend, and she's only in her 50s, but her gray is so pronounced that it's like all white. Absolutely beautiful. Her hair. And at first I thought she got it done like that, but she, went gray early. Because some people will bring their hair up and then, do it like platinum. But hers is just like that naturally. Red says, I didn't know that was a wig. Yeah. Yep, this is a wig. Yep, my natural hair is probably about like this long, but it's, very fine, very fine. Leslie, Happy New Year, Queen. 2021 is your year. Oh, thank you. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Welcome to the stream. Miss Leslie, did you go out shopping and find any good sales that you want to share with us? And Red, it was so funny while I was at Sephora. I asked about that Jeffree Star, the one that's the lipstick and eyeshadow. You can use them for both. And the lady, it was a young lady, and she was real nice too. That was in Westland, Michigan. And she was like, we don't sell Morphe at Sephora. I was like, oh, okay, okay. And then I could not remember who those eyeliners were from. Remember that rainbow set of eyeliners? I couldn't remember who they were by. But when I asked about them at Sephora, they didn't have anything like that. And she was like, well, we have some glitter eyeliner, but they didn't have a shade that I wanted. I want like a pink iridescent eyeliner to do like winged eyeliner looks with, and they didn't have that. They just had silver, blue, and gold. And I want pink. I really want that pink. I think it is so pretty. Um, but they didn't have that. She was like, no, we don't sell Morphe products at Sephora. I was like, oh, shade, shade. But she was like, you have to go to Ulta for that. And I'm like, okay, thank you, hon. Max says, okay, Michelle, I'm working on a unit and helping put with my glam baby. I'll check you out next week. Blessings to all. Okay, Max. And everybody, don't forget that Max has started a new channel. So make sure you go over and support her in her efforts. She has 3. And I hope maybe in your description box, Max, you have like a link to the other channels as well. So people can easily find them. But I was so happy to see you. So happy to see you. Blessings of health and prosperity, and growing your new channel organically the way that you want to do. V says, I never noticed that Sephora doesn't sell Morphe. Yep, they don't. J-Rack Music. Good day, ladies. Hello, J-Rack. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Leslie said, yes, Queen. Got a bunk bed for my girls' room. A straight rollback. Awesome deal for my girls. It's hot pink, too. Walmart online. Doing okay. Just been working hard. Okay. You know what? I wonder if Walmart might have something. If you got something hot pink, my granddaughter wants this purple chair for her room. They have it on Amazon, but it's like a third party seller. And I try to stay away from third party sellers and just deal with like Amazon Prime, because if you have issues, then Amazon will take care of you real quick. Example, I ordered cubes um, for my room, storage cubes, and it was the 2nd of December. I didn't get it. It was the 22nd, and delivery was supposed to occur. On the 22nd of December, it dropped completely off of the face of Amazon. So I called after the holiday. I'm like, look, I ordered these cubes in December. Where are they? FedEx doesn't have any information, and it totally dropped off of Amazon. And so she was like, well, it looks like the seller tried to email you and tell you that it was on back order. I'm like, that's crazy. When I ordered and you guys charged my card, it said in stock. And so she said, well, we can ask the seller for a refund. So when she went to ask the seller for a refund, they had already given me the refund. So she said, what I'm going to do now is go and find you an Amazon um, supplied product, and see if there's something available. So she found a product, ordered the Amazon Prime product, and I got it yesterday. It took 2 days after I waited a month and didn't get anything. So if you use Amazon, please always make sure you use Amazon Prime and try to stay away from third party sellers if you can. It looks like we might have to use that third party seller if we can't find her a purple chair for her room. But I'm going to check Walmart to see if they have anything she might like. Soul Food Queen says, Red, I love your babies. They are so adorable. They are cute, aren't they? J Rex says, hey, Grace. Hi, how are you? Red December says, thank you at Soul Food Queen. Maxine says, thank you. Oh, no problem. J-Rack Music said, I'm good. Just dropping by to say hello. Well, I appreciate it, hon, and happy new year to you. Blessings of health and prosperity to you as well. So good to see you. I appreciate you dropping in. Let me write your name down too. And I'm just writing the names down for giveaways, so don't get worried. I like to keep track of who falls through the door. And Leslie, let me get you too so I won't forget. Yep, so all in all, like I didn't really need anything too much in terms of like trying to go from store to store in search of things. Um, so I got what I wanted. At first, I thought I was going to have to order this foundation online, but I'm so glad that I was able to get to that store at 12 Oaks Mall and get my skin tested so I could have a perfect match. Leslie says Walmart has cute sofa set, 3 passion purple suede beanbag chair, purple 5 stars. Couldn't find it in pink. Huh? A beanbag chair. I don't know if she would want a beanbag, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go on there and check it out because the chair she chose, has it looks like like a chair for your living room with the arms, and I can't remember if it was a wing back or not. And it had 4 wood legs, and that's the one that she really wanted. J Rex says, "Okay, thanks much. Happy New Year to you and your supporters. Enough love." Okay, loving you too. You take care. And thanks again for coming to visit. Yep, I'm gonna check them out. I hope we can find her something because usually if you can't find things, Amazon is a good way to go because Amazon has a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And like I said, the chair is there, but it's a third party seller. Like if we get it, like say you get a whole chair, but the legs are missing, or one leg is missing, or the screws to the legs are missing. You know, um, I think I would have to look at the return policy, and then that's another thing too with big items like that. It's not like you could just pick it up and take it back. I probably something like that. You probably would have to send through postal. But everything I get Amazon Prime, I don't care how big it is. I don't even have to package it up. I can just take it straight to Kohl's or straight to the UPS store once I put in my return information, and then I get a code emailed to me that I take into the store, and they just scan the code, and once they scan it through, it's all on them, and I get an instant refund as soon as the item is scanned in because they consider it already returned at that point because they have that contract with UPS and Kohl's. So I really, I'm really firm believer in Amazon Prime. So it's just hard for me to order any other kind of way than with Prime. Prime is the absolute best. 437. And Red, have you seen any other new products that interest you? or anybody else for that matter. Because I know Red, she usually comes up with things that we haven't even heard about. Just noticed the tip of this knife is broke. Put it in wrong. It's like this little knife. Let me take this comment down. I'm so used to going down here for the keyboard, and I forgot that I sent that computer back. And I'm working with an iPad instead, so I have to come up here and tap. I'm just happy that I could still use my StreamYard. And V girl, you were dancing. V, she is something else. That lady is in terrific shape. Have you all been to her channel lately to see the video where she was doing her dance, exercising? Because she lives where it's sunny and warm, and oh my goodness. I just like seeing her having fun and letting the light into the room and just dancing away. J-Rex says, okay, later, Grace, show some love to my music and I would appreciate it. Love you, ladies. I sure will, baby. I will. I will. Yep, V is in great shape. How many times a week do you dance like that, V? Or is that your daily exercise routine? Dang, these jars are tight. I had to get Mr. G to open that one. What about this one? Oh, that one is not as tight. I kind of want to see. Oh. This is one of the Shea Body Butters from Extreme Beauty Factor. Look how pretty that is inside of there. And it had this little cap on top of it to kind of keep everything in there. And you got to keep this where it's not warm because it'll get real soft. But this looks whipped. Just going to take from around there. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, wow. And as soon as it hit my skin, no big clumps. Now, that's what I like. That's what I wanted to see. No big clumps. It's like it just melted as soon as I put it on my skin. And I really like this in the cold weather. You know how your hands get like really ashy? In fact, they're ashy now. So let me use a little bit more. V says, I love doing it every day and I do have fun. I could tell you were gone. You know what? When I was younger, like even up into my like mid 40s, I would say, I danced a lot because I used to party a lot. And if I wasn't partying, I would just cut on music at home and just dance around the house. And I got a lot of good exercise that way. And I'm like, I'm watching you dance like you did. I'm like, I should start back just dancing for exercise around the house. Just to keep everything moving. I just probably would have to start slow because I don't want to do something and hurt my back or add extra pain, to my leg, with the nerve pain. But just watching you dance, I was just thinking back, to times gone by. And I'm like, you're in the house, just cut your music on, find a channel, and get busy. I mean, she had a ball, an absolute ball. Soulful Queen says, sounds so good to do everything. Day dancing. Yep, dancing. She was getting it in. Red says, I was super impressed with the I Adore You Target branded 3-piece eyeshadow set. It was creamy and the pressed glitter was amazing. It cost $3 and was 50% off for the Christmas sale. And that's the palette that you showed, and that's the one that you had on, right? Just an affordable palette. It did have some pretty shades in there. Soulful Queen says, my back goes. See, girl, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, just like sitting in the chair, like when I turn too much this way, like I could feel it like at the top of my buttock. That's the sciatic nerve pain, but maybe like more like a modern dance, just some stretching at first. Because I can dance now. I ain't forget how to dance. I can dance. I love dancing. Red says, yes, that was what I showed. Okay, I thought so. Soulful Queen says, can't dance now. You can't dance, Sandra? I still will dance. If I'm somewhere and, um, you know, like it's a party or something like that, I still will dance. It's just like I don't do it every day or like every weekend like I used to do. Like me and one of my friends, we went out every Friday and Saturday and sometimes Sunday. We would start at the regular club, but end up at the Jamaican club. Oh, those were the days. Yep, at the Jamaican club, you be shaking it up, winding, grinding, all those moves. He says, I also do stretching on my yoga mat every morning. I thought so, because your body is so toned. So toned. Soulful Queen says, my back, my back. I know, girl. Cherry says, oh, I also went to Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale and uploaded a haul on my channel. Okay, baby, I'm going to come and watch it. Who else went to Bath and Body? Pam's Doing It Again channel, which she absolutely loves Bath and Body. And I think every sale they have, whether she needs it or not, she goes. She has like a big pantry in her home. And in her pantry, she has everything from food to personal items. And most of it, she, gets on sale. But the good part about it is she has it so like if anybody in her family or a friend that if you need something, you can just come over to her house and get it. And she has it like super organized. I mean, it's huge, the amount of stuff she has. You would think you were at a store. That's how much stuff she has. And she shares. She's got that kind of a heart where she shares. And I had kind of, she had a different name to her channel before this last one. And after she got the last one, I couldn't remember exactly what it was. And I kept trying to find her, kept trying to find her. And one day I just had to like go through all my videos until I found her. And I'm like, I gotta find this lady before New Year's. So I can wish her a happy New Year's. And I found her. And she was still shopping. Red says, I'm getting a dance studio in my home. Are you really? Nothing wrong with that. You got a big house, Red. Simply You says, that sounds good, Red. Cherry says, at Red, I use eyeshadow around my hairline to cover my gray. Works like a charm in between semi-permanent rinse. I have a video on my channel also. That's a good idea. Because a lot of people, instead of like an eyebrow pencil, they'll take a black or a brown, or either they'll mix the two, and that's what they use to draw their eyebrow on. Is they'll use a shadow instead, and it can be very pretty. It's like really soft looking. It's not real harsh like a pencil. The eyeshadow is really soft looking, and I like that, using eyeshadows in that manner. Yeah, my hands look so much better, so much better with that oil on there. And it's no clumps that I have to like break down and get warmed up in my hand. As soon as my fingers touch the product, uh, it just kind of like glided on like baby oil. So that's when you could tell you got a good product in terms of like, with shea butters when they glide on like that. Nice job, Andrea. Nice job. I'm loving that. So I know I'm going to like those other little butters, those vanilla ones, after I get out the shower. I think I'm going to use those first since they already, kind of broke down a little bit. I don't want to lose any of my product because once it gets warm outside, warmer, then that bag is not going to be any good to keep them in. And I might even find like a jar. That's what I might do. Find a jar that I could put them in. And I think I do have like a moisturizer jar that I'm almost done with the moisturizer. And I can put those little bars in there so they don't melt inside the bag and I lose my product. Yep, that's what I'll do. So that's a good thing to do with your empties. Repurpose them. Oh, goodness. Well, listen, guys, I don't know if there's anything else you all want to discuss or anything that I don't think there's anything that I didn't cover today. I think we're done for today. I always have so much fun with you all. It just goes by so fast. And it's what, like 8 minutes to 5. We always try to get done by 5. Who is it? Who is it? Somebody is coming on live at 5:30. Oh, I know who it is. Um, the Miss Yo-Yo show at 5:30, I believe. And I said I was going to go visit her, which brings to mind, let's see, Red says at Cherry Amore, thank you. Leslie says, enjoyed. Stay blessed, Queen. Your voice is so therapeutic. Oh, thank you. A lot of people say um, that my voice is calming for some reason. Cherry says at Red, absolutely. Pray, Love, and Live says, I enjoyed my time with you all today, and I enjoyed having you. I really did. Yep, I'm just going to say this last thing. This morning when I first woke up, I don't know if anybody is subscribed to Sunshine Cooper, but when I woke up, she was on, and I guess I must have misread what the title was. Um, it was something about work and YouTube and something about flex. And so I'm like, what is this about? Is this a way to like flex your time so that um, you can include everything in your day in terms of like your YouTube and your personal life? Is this like some tips or something like that? So I clicked on it because I thought it was a video. I actually fell into a live stream. And so what it actually was, they were playing like this party music, and they were shouting out channels. And so I said, oh, I really like the music. And I said, this is some nice shout outs too. And I was like, this is very nice. So the next thing I know, I see my most recent thumbnail on the screen, as well as the beginning of my video. So what she was actually doing was, anybody who came into the stream and participated through the chat, then she was putting their channel up, so that you could get, some more notice and get some more support. And I thought that that was so nice. So I just wanted to tell Sunshine Cooper, thank you so much for doing that for me today. I really appreciate it. And so I told her, I said, I can't stay. I said, I was actually about to get ready for church. So I want to go back over and see, like what channels I may have missed, and maybe make some more friends. So I thought I would share that with you guys. Sunshine Cooper. And it would have been the live stream that she did this morning. And it was like about 7 o'clock this morning. A real upbeat type of channel. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. Let's see. Red says, in the future, maybe you could talk about nails. My nails never break. Really? And just grow and grow, even in the winter. I never know how to cut them. Are you serious? Well, mine used to be like that. So continue to stay away from acrylic is my best advice, because acrylic over time is like wear and tear on your nail beds. V says that was really nice of her to do that for you. Yeah, it was. Yep, Sunshine Cooper. Yep, so like my nails, for instance, used to grow on their own just like this, because I have hands like my mom, and my mom, she never used like acrylic or anything like that, and so her nails were always like this length, and mine used to grow like this until I started wanting to test out something new. And that was the acrylic. I started using acrylic like in the, I'm going to say mid 90s. I want to say the very first time I got acrylic is when I got married to Calvin, my husband, who passed away in 2003. And one of my students, I told her, for the wedding, I needed to go get my nails done. And so she was like, I do nails. She was like, I'll come over and do your nails for you. You don't have to pay to get your nails done. And I was like, really? I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate it. But by her being a student, I'm like, I'm going to pay her to do my nails. And she came over to my house and gave me a beautiful set of French tips and decorated them and everything. She did a really nice job. And when I went to pay her, she would not take the money. She was like, no, I want to do this. It's like my wedding gift to you. I love my students and I miss my students so much. I kind of miss working a little bit, but she did my nails for me, and that was my first set of acrylic nails. I would go um maybe just get some polish or something, which only lasted like for 2 weeks, just regular polish. But that's when I fell in love with acrylic because it lasts longer. So here I am now getting my nails done every 2 weeks with acrylic, and so using that Dremel around all your new growth, right? Which is gonna grow further down. Then they putting, a fill in, and they grinding that down. So how old was I then? I was 30, 38 when I got married, and I just stopped getting acrylic. Maybe maybe a year or so before my dad passed away, because I didn't get my nails done while I was taking care of him. That's for sure. I think I got did I get acrylic or did I get gel over my own nails for the funeral? I can't remember, but I haven't had acrylic on my hands in like almost 2 years because it's just not healthy for your nail beds. I won't ever do it again. The only thing I do now is I order from Amazon, like decorated with these stones. You see the stones. Or I get like these kind from the beauty supply, and I kind of like mix them and they're glue on. That's all I do to my nails. I don't know what to tell you to do. You probably do, well, not right now, but maybe when things get better, just get like a manicure and let them kind of give you some advice in terms of your nails, because obviously you have some very, very strong nails. Very strong. V says that was really nice of her to do that for you. It was. It was. Red says they started to grow after I got better from my surgery after my blood transfusion last year. I had been sick for 5 years and the surgery saved my life. Oh, well, I, for one, am glad that you are here and doing so much better. And so now I understand even more why you're the type of person you are, just so humble and sweet and giving to everybody that you meet. I understand even more. Yeah, but that's a good thing to have your own strong nails. But if you want to, kind of keep them cut back, so they look more natural, then I would let like a nail tech do my own manicure. Just don't put product. Red says, this is Cherry. I'm more linked to covering black to covering gray hack. Okay. All right then. Thanks for putting that in the chat so people can see. Um, I don't know if it pops up as an actual link because on this end, let me jump to this one. On my end, it's not popping up as a link. They might just have to go to her channel and find it. It might pop up for a link for you guys, but I'm on this iPad, and so it's not popping up as a link for me. And I just now noticed too, and I can't share my screen on this iPad either. I could on the Mac Air, but I can't share it on here. So anytime I want to share my screen, which I like doing, sharing the screen, I'm going to have to be on a laptop, a regular laptop, but I'm using an iPad right now. Let's see. Cherry says, at Red, thanks, my lady. Please send your link. Yep, you guys get to know each other. And like I said, I don't know if it comes up as a link for you guys, but on my end, it's not showing up as a link. It popped up as a link since I'm a moderator. Okay, baby. All right, cool. Sounds good. And V, do you see Blue? Is your name in Blue? Because I made you a moderator. I had to do it from my laptop. If you're still in here, V. Cherry says, oh, okay, very nice. Cool. That'll work. Yep, I'm glad it's working for you guys so you can see it. All right then. Let's see. All right, so I'm a how should I do this? I'm a fix a little bite to eat, and then V, I'm going to look up your tracking number and I'm going to email you. I probably will even send you what it says in the tracking the same way I did Sandra after she told me she didn't get hers yesterday, but now she does have it. V says, yes, it is Blue. Okay, great. All right then. Perfect, perfect. Yep, I just wanted to make sure that I had like a few moderators because you never know, like if people might have, things to do or something like that, and they might not can't make it a Sunday, then I'll have, a wrench in a few people's hands. All right. Well, I enjoyed you all. I really did, as usual. As usual. So you guys have a beautiful and blessed week. Stay safe and healthy. All right. And V, keep dancing. What I might have to do is put you on like the days you do record yourself and dance right along with you as you dancing. I don't know about the going in a circle part. You was throwing that hip and going in a circle. Now I know how to do it, but I don't know how it work right now. Oh goodness. All right, ladies, you all be sweet. Love you. See you next week.